The holiday tournament's over. It's time to resume regular season play here in Division I. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Belanger Gymnasium here at Nashua South High School as the Purple Panthers will host one of their arch rivals in the Gate City, the Bishop Guertin Cardinals. Bishop Guertin comes in at undefeated at 2-0, while Nashua South has a 1-1 record, but has really turned it on as of late, especially in the Chick-fil-A tournament hosted here in Nashua South as they beat Alvern 57-41, lost to Moore Catholic, and then won their last game against Bedford 45-33. This should be a great game. Bishop Guertin, like I mentioned, is undefeated, beat Salem and also London Central and also Londonderry. Two great teams in Division I. We're ready to tip this one away, and here we're about to start things there. Belanger Gymnasium and Panthers come away with the tip-off. Bringing it up for the Panthers is number 4, Robert Cordero. Panthers setting up their offense. Now pass it back to the player. Here's Cordero, looking to find an open man. Gonna drive it, nowhere to go on baseline. He gets it right back. Great defense right now. Let's start things off for the Cardinals, not giving the Panthers anything to go right now. McCauley, Dunham, Thistle, Maloney are also starting for the Panthers. Here's the shot. Nope, fakes it. Shot at the baseline. Nope. Good, great ball move right now by the Panthers. Pazoka, Koopa, Remlard, Kessa, and Sermini McClung are starting for the Bishop Guertin Cardinals. Missed shot that time by the Panthers. Great spin move here for Bishop Guertin, and it goes in for the basket. Nice shot that time for Bishop Guertin. That's number 34, Sean McClung. Great move that time for McClung to drive to the basket and comes away with 2 points. See if the Purple Panthers can answer. Takes a shot there along the three-point line. Now he's going to drive the basket, and he called for traveling that time. Robert Cordero that time took a first step and without the ball, and that'll be called a traveling every time. 2-0 lead here early at the Belanger Gymnasium. Cordero that time, great defense. Stopped the Bishop Guertin right there. Along the baseline for Bishop Guertin. Shot is up, but this time it'll be called a traveling against the Cardinals. Nicholas Pazoka that time called for the travel, and 2 turnovers, 1 turnover for each team to start things off. Cordero will bring things up for the Panthers. Cordero, nope, not looking to shoot. Then he's going to pass it back to his teammate. Cordero this time gets met in the middle. They'll put in the big middle. It's a great goal. Jared Mahoney that time comes away with the basket to tie things up early. Here's the quick shot for the Cardinals. This hits the front of the rim, loose ball, and let's see who comes up with it. Diving further on the floor. It's 2 players from the opposing teams, and this one will go to Bishop Guertin. Great hustle that time by both teams. Logan Kesty and also number 22, Anthony Malucci. Inbounds goes to Bishop Guertin. McClung now passes it over. Number 22, Kesty. Kesty now passes it back to Remlard. Pazoka now being covered very well by Cordero. Passes it back out to 3-point shot. Nope, hesitates that time. And now bring it over to Steve Koopa. And this is a nice shot there, and nothing but the bottom of the net. McClung that time with a big shot. 4-2 is our score. 5 minutes to go early in this first quarter. See if the Panthers can answer and tie things up again. Way big pass that time all the way across court. Pass it back by the baseline, but to be fouled. And number 23, David Dunham, will go to the line. This is the first foul of the evening by Steve Koopa. Dunham will go to the line. It's early in our lead for Bishop Guertin, 4-2 with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. And Dunham hits the first free throw. Nice rotation that time by Dunham. Make it 4-3 our score. And Des hits the back of the rim, and Koopa comes away with the rebound. Koopa will bring this one up. Koopa now passes to the teammate. Trying to set up their offense. That's Pozoka. Pozoka passes it over to Remillard. Remillard, great running back this time for the Bishop Guertin Cardinals during the fall. Now here's Koopa. Koopa to Remillard. Remillard off the backboard into the score. 6-3 is our score early in the first quarter. Cordero setting up the offense, trying to answer. Cross court pass, this one just in the back of the rim. Malucci couldn't handle that one, but Cordero comes away with it. Now here's Malucci, this time, second time's the charm for the big three. Great three-point shot that time for the Panthers. They needed that one. Now here's a deep three for the Cardinals, just off the back of the rim. McClung that time couldn't make a nice shot. He was on the move, and Panthers have the ball. Malucci loses the ball. Now here's a fast break opportunity for the Cardinals. Oh, looks to throw it down, but just hits the back of the rim. Comes up short, but Koopa is there for the rebound and the score. Cordero now trying to slow things down for the Panthers, but here's the three-point attempt. This one goes on the back, but Thistle's there for the rebound. Excuse me, that's Jared Maloney for the score, and we're all tied up at 8 apiece. Back and forth we go. Here's another shot for the Cardinals, and they deliver once again. Logan Kesty. Cordero after hitting the big three. Get in the middle. Nope, not gonna be called for a second travel of the game. Cordero looking like he wants to make a move first before without the ball. Now we have a substitution for the Purple Panthers. As number 12, Timothy Preston will come in and run the point for the Panthers. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. 10-8 is our score. Cardinals on top. Cardinals go baseline. Then this one will be stripped away. Fast break opportunity for the Panthers. One man to beat. This one we'll see it look like it'll be a blocking violation against Steve Koopa. Great defense that time for the Panthers. Number 24, Chris Thistle, comes away with the steal. And it'll be go to the line after being fouled by Koopa. That's his second of the game. Bishop Guertin has beat Central and Londonderry to get here, while South, wow, they had a tough break against Salem, losing in overtime, 49-46. Their only loss in Division I. And Thistle hits the free throw, making it a 1-point game. Once again, 10-9 is our score here at the Belanger Gymnasium of the Nashua South Purple Panthers. Great crowd here. Both teams getting a great crowd to support their players. Thistle at the line. And this one, Jess, off the back. Now, both times the Panthers gone to the line. They've only been able to hit one. A 1-point lead for the Cardinals. Going baseline, this one's off the backboard, and then Logan Kesty, he has 4 points for the Cardinals. Now Bishop Guertin show a little full court press. Here's Thistle. Thistle pass back. Now Thistle gets it once again. Timothy Preston being covered heavily this time by the Cardinal defender. Has nowhere to go. Let's see where he can get it to an open man. He gets it to Thistle. Now Malucci has it. Thistle gives it right back. Malucci on one-on-one. Panthers slowing down their offense a little bit here. Thistle. Nice pump fake, gets it in the middle. Nice moves in the middle. This one gets in for the score. Kevin Morrissey with the nice moves in the paint, and he makes it a 1-point game again, 12-11. With the man change go. Here's a three-pointer. This one no good. And they come down with the rebound. Here come the Panthers in transition. Here's Thistle along the right baseline. He hits it, nothing but the bottom of the net, and the Panthers take the lead for the first time this evening. 13-12 is our score. Back and forth we've gone with 1:30 to go in the first quarter. Both teams have really came out firing. It seems like the holiday tournaments have really helped both teams gel a bit, both teams really finding their niche early in this game. Steve Kupo, which really might trouble the Cardinals, has 2 fouls early in this game. But Remillard is one of their leading scorers for the Cardinals, while Robert Cordero has hit a big 3, along with Chris Thistle really has been delivering along a couple jump shots for the Purple Panthers. 13-12 is our score with 1:30 to go in the first quarter. Both teams come back from the timeout. First timeout charged by the Cardinals. Now Panthers showing a little full court press, then they ease up. Cardinals bring this one up, that's Haller. There's a shot by the Cardinals, and this one will be waved off, and number 34, Sam McClellan that time got fouled before the shot got off, and now they will inbound this one. McClellan really having a good evening. He has 4 points right now for Bishop Guertin. Referees talking things over, and they'll inbound it in front of the Purple Panther bench. Haller will handle this one in, and then he gets it to Cartland. Then they pass it over to McClellan. McClellan, he guard heavily. He drives to the basket, puts one up off the backboard, no good. And the Panthers come down with the rebound. That's Michael Dunham that time with the rebound for the Panthers. Driving to the basket, puts the shot up, no good. And Cardinals come away with it. Strong rebound that time for Bishop Guertin. That's Trevor Wieners. Stolen this time by the Panthers. Back and forth we go. Bringing it up. Makes a jump fake and get the shot off. No, but he will go to the line. That's Timothy Preston. Panthers really able to force a couple turnovers and results in some fast points right now for the Purple Panthers. 13-12 is our score. And Timothy Preston will go to the line. Try to add to the early lead. Only a freshman. And he hits his first free throw. Freshman 5'7", 125. He'll grow into his body and become a real force, where I would imagine by the time he's a senior. Hit his first, making it 14-12. And his second one is away. Nope, Panthers having a hard time with that second free throw, but they come away with the loose rebound. That's Michael Dunham, comes away with it. Preston showing some nice dribbling ability right here. There's Auger. Auger almost loses the ball, and he does. Fast break opportunity for the Cardinals, and this one goes in. That's Bradley Haller that time with the shot. The junior guard comes away with the points. All tied up at 14 apiece as time starts to wind down here in the first quarter. Preston gets this one knocked away by Perzoka, but this one will go to the Purple Panthers. 18 seconds to go in the first quarter. Our score is 14 apiece, all knotted up at. Gets this one in. Purple Panthers is going to set their offense, probably try to take up the last shot here. Here's Preston. Preston has nowhere to go. He's cut off, gets it into the middle, puts the shot up, and this one goes in for the score. Michael Dunham having a great first quarter. Oh, that's the shot off the backboard, giving the Panthers an early 16-14 lead after the first quarter. Michael Dunham, nice shot off the backboard, and that is our score as we're about to start the second quarter. Really, both teams have played phenomenal in this first quarter. Only a couple turnovers have really separated both teams, and we're seeing right now that a lot of teams, both these teams like to get out and run, and they're having great opportunities and coming with points. The one thing for the Panthers is the free throws. They've been able to hit their first one, but it's the second one that really hurt them. They've really, if they would have made both their free throws, they probably would have had more than a 2-point lead, but that's where we stand right now. Last game the Panthers played was the Chick-fil-A tournament against Bedford, and they beat the Bulldogs handily by 12, 45-33. And their only win in Division I right now has come against Concord in the first game of the season, December 17th, as they won 65-53. It's about to start the second quarter. Players come back from the timeout. Bishop Guertin will start the second quarter with the ball. Bishop Guertin. Nope, Panthers will actually have the ball first. Excuse me. Gets this one in. Preston still at the point. For the Panthers, Robert Cordero started the game at the point, but they're going with the true freshman right now, Timothy Preston. That one goes off the foot of a Cardinal defender, and the Panthers will retain possession. Matthew Auger will inbound this one for the Panthers. Gets this one into Preston. Preston driving, now kicks it back out. Great defense right now by the Cardinals. Now pitches back out to Auger. Auger into the middle, and this one just short. And the Panthers come away with nothing that time, as number 11, Michael Dunham, couldn't come away with anything, but the Cardinals do right there. Great shot that time by Logan Kesty. Once again, the junior having a big evening. Now we're all tied up at 16 apiece. And this one just gets past Preston. Bad pass that time by Anthony Maloki. And the Panthers turn it over. Cardinals looking to reclaim the lead. They've led most of the first quarter until the Panthers had a strong first quarter finish. Long three-pointer that time, just hits the front of the rim. Brian Holler that time just couldn't handle. Loose ball. Holler comes up with it. Can't pass it over to a teammate. Fadeaway shot in the middle, and that one is good. Nick Pazoka. That time for the score for the Cardinals, and they take the lead 18-16 with 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Timothy Preston bringing this one up. He's covered by Pazoka. Then he's cut off that time, but he gets it to an open teammate. Number 3, Matthew Auger. Auger now pitches back out to Michael Dunham. Dunham, nice moves by the baseline, but gets this one rejected. There's Auger that time with the loose ball, and the score. Once again, back to a tie ball game. Cardinals pushing up the pace. This one is loose ball, and Michael Dunham comes away with the loose ball. Here come the Panthers, looking at a nice crossover that time by Anthony Maluki. Showing great skills right now. The junior guard, 6 feet, 167, really knows how to handle the basketball. That pass went off a Cardinal defender, and the Panthers reclaim possession. Cordero back in the ball game, handling things at the point. Senior 5'8", 140. Maluka setting up the offense. Now shoots, and this one just off the side of the rim. Loose ball. Let's see if Dunham comes away with it, and he does. Panthers, nice give and go that time, but Cordero that time, massive block for the Cardinals, number 2. Nicholas Pazoka just hit Cordero from behind. No call, but Panthers have the ball. This time, bad pass for the Panthers. That one almost got knocked away. Matthew Auger trying to get into the middle to Kevin Morrissey. But great defense that time by the Cardinals. All tied up here at the Belanger Gymnasium. 18 is a piece. We're score 5:33 to go in the second quarter. Auger passed it over to Maluki. Now pitches back over to Cordero. Cordero, nice moves. Now pass over to Maluki. Now Cordero once again. Cardinals have really been able to stop Panthers on this possession right now. We'll see if they can force a turnover. Goes baseline into the middle, and this one, no can't get the bounce, but there is number 33, Kevin Morrissey, with a rebound, and he will go to the line. Panthers have had great opportunities at the free throw line, but only been able to come away with 1 point each time. Kevin Morrissey, the big forward, junior, at 6'4", 170. Morrissey with that high arcing shot, just can't get it to go. And now the Panthers will bring in substitutions. Jared Maloney will come in along with we do not have number 14 on the roster, so can't tell you who he is. There's a second shot and can't get him to go both times. That time for Morrissey. Here come the Cardinals. Pitches back out. Cardinals really trying to get fast points here against this Panther defense, which have been able to force a couple turnovers. Pazoka pass it over to Bradley Haller. Haller now Remlard. This one goes to Pazoka. Pazoka goes into the middle, nice shot, but this one can't get to go. And Panthers come down with a rebound, but loose ball that time. And this one, see, this one looks like to be called a foul against the Panthers. We'll see how the referees blow this one. Panthers come away with a rebound, but were able not to control the ball. And great defense that time by the Cardinals, and they get it right back. Number 22, Logan Kesty, and number 11, Nathan Cartran come in for the Cardinals to replace Nick Pazoka and Bradley Haller, who gave the Cardinals great quality minutes in the second quarter. Kesty now with the ball. He pitches over to Cartran. Here's Remlard. Remlard, nice moves, drives to the basket, but he will be fouled, and he will go to the line. Just couldn't get a shot to go. Nice moves that time by Kyle Remlard. Just like to thank everyone for watching here on Nashua's ETV. Great matchup here in the Gate City. Bishop Guertin 2-0, taking on the Nashua South Purple Panthers, who are 1-1 with an overall record. As we're all tied up here at 18 apiece, and with 4:20 to go in the second quarter. And the first shot for the Cardinals can't go as Remillard just hits the front of the rim. I'm Ryan Richer, and my cameraman bringing these great shots is Tim O'Neill here at the Belanger Gymnasium. Oh, Panthers going to push this one up, try to get some fast points, but Cardinals get back on defense. Cordero that time has nowhere to go, looks to be called for travel, but no go, and shot that time, three-point shot by David Dunham. Couldn't get it to land, and we have a foul on the play. 1 point lead separates these two teams, 19-18, 4:09 to go in the first half. Panthers getting it in, Cordero will set things up. Dunham, Maloney are on the court with him, along with traveling violation against the Panthers, their third of the evening. Something that we've seen a couple times where the Panthers have really hurt them so far. Now here come the Cardinals looking to add to the lead with 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. This one loose ball, but Cardinals come away with it. And this time, Kyle Remillard just goes to the basket but kicks it off his own foot, it looks like, and the Panthers will come away with the ball. Luki will bring this one up, then he passes it over to Cordero. Cordero now gets it over to Dunham. Maluki goes into the middle, pass it back. Nope, look at Cordero, no one's coming back. Then he's gonna have to pitch it outside to Dunham. Cordero now has the long three-point line. Cordero being guarded heavily by number 14, Kyle Remillard. They get into the middle, the Thistle, but Thistle will just pitch it back out. Maluki gets this one, his pass off the foot of a Cardinal defender, number 34, Sean McClung, and Panthers get the ball right back. 19-18 is our score, 3:07 to go in the first half. Cardinals on top. Cordero gets over to Maluki. Maluki along the three-point line. Great ball movement by the Panthers right now, trying to set up a shot. Bump fake, then they go inside the middle. Now back out to Cordero. They try to go inside, and this will be stolen away by the Cardinals. Number 14, Kyle Remillard, once again, big plays that time. Three-point shot can't go, but here's Remillard with the loose ball. Remillard will reset the offense. 2 minutes to go in the first half. 19-18 is our score here at Belanger Gymnasium, home of the Purple Panthers. Along the baseline, this one's swatted away. Loose ball by the Cardinals get it, but this will be a foul against Bishop Guertin. Number 34, Sean McClung, the forward, senior forward of Bishop Guertin, gets called with a pushing foul. His second foul of the evening, and the Panthers will get the ball. And they look to be going to the line.
In for the Cardinals, 20,
Cardinals look like every time they're going to open things up, Panthers come back and answer, especially getting to the free throw line. This is the 5th opportunity they've had. This one-on-one opportunity, they can't get it to go. And that's Jared Maloney with the free throw attempt. Couldn't get to go, and the Cardinals get the ball right back. 2:17 to go is our score. 1 point lead, 19-18. Bishop Guertin on top. Here come the Cardinals, pushing up the pace a little bit. Corbin now pass it over to Remlard. Remlard has it now. He's going to pass it over to Koopa. Inside, and this will be called a foul. Michael Kelly that time. Will go to the line. Nope, excuse me, Jordan Corbin will go to the line for the Cardinals. And this one just goes way to the left of the backboard. Corbin just looks like he lost his focus that time, and comes away with no points for Bishop Guertin. 1:58 to go in the first half. 19-18 is our score. Corbin now knocks down the second free throw attempt, giving the Cardinals a 2-point lead. Maluki goes inside. Here's an early shot for the Panthers, just no good. It's a loose ball, and this will go to the Purple Panthers. Chris Thistle with the fast shot that time inside the middle. Had a great opening, but just couldn't nail it. Inside. And we have a foul against number 33, Jared Maloney. Maloney had wide open in the middle, and now we know why, because he pushed the Cardinal defender to get open. That's his second of the evening, Maloney, and he will go to the bench. Number 33, Kevin Morrissey, will come in for Maloney. Full court pressure by the Panthers. Here's Logan Kesty. Kesty now passes it over to Corbin. Now inside to the middle. Here's Koopa. Koopa off the rim, and the Panthers come away with the rebound. Now here comes a look at the Jets by the Purple Panthers. Pushing it up, and jump shot is good. That time, Maluki that time for the Panthers. Nice jump shot, tie things up. The junior answers with a minute to go. We're all knotted up at 20 apiece. Three-pointer shot attempt by the Cardinals, no good. And Cordero comes down with the loose rebound now, passes over. Loose ball here. Let's see who comes away with it. Number 23, that's David Dunham. And the Panthers will reset their offense as we're inside a minute, all tied up at 20 apiece. Panthers probably waiting for the last shot of the first half. Maluki will handle it for the Panthers. Trying to get a pick. Here's a jump shot, and this one just on the front of the rim. Cordero comes away with a rebound, and now the Panthers will definitely reset their offense with 30 seconds to go in the first half. Cordero. Inside 20 seconds, all knotted up at 20 apiece. Now we're down to 10 seconds, and this one, 5-second violation by Cordero. Cordero's fourth turnover, 3 traveling calls, and now this against the Panthers. Cordero having a tough night right now, the senior guard trying to make one too many plays, and now Bishop Guertin inside 10 seconds will wait for the final shot. Nice moves here, drives to the basket, puts one up, and this one goes in for Bradley Haller. The junior makes a nice shot, And now the Cardinals will go to the locker room with a 2-point lead, 22-20. As the players go to the locker room, we will take a quick break and join you as we start the third quarter.
Hey, Brian. Hey, guys, look, it's Brian.
Hey, Brian.
I haven't seen you since we graduated. How have you been?
Actually, I never graduated high school. I've just been delivering pizzas.
Oh, you never graduated?
How about you?
I'm working part-time at the hospital, and I'm going to the Manchester Community College.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Belanger Gymnasium, which is, we saw an action-packed first half in this Gate City rivalry as the Cardinals, traveling here to Nashua South High School, hold a 2-point lead. 22-20 has really been a back-and-forth first half as we're about to start this third quarter. Kyle Remillard and Steve Koopa, along with Sam McClellan, have really led the way for the Cardinals. And the Purple Panthers, really, they've got opportunities from pretty much their whole team, along with Anthony Malucci. He has 4 points. David Dunham has 4 as well. Bishop Guertin will start the ball as we kick things off here in the third quarter. 2-point lead for the Bishop Guertin Cardinals, looking to add to the lead right here. This is Remillard. He's setting up the offense for Bishop Guertin. He's had a good first half. See if both teams made any adjustments, but really has been mistake-free. Only a couple turnovers here and there for both teams. Here's Remillard for the 3, just off the rim, and Panthers come away with the rebound. Cordero will bring this one up for the Panthers. Chris Thistle that time came down with the rebound. Cordero hands it over to Malucci. Malucci now will get it into Thistle. Thistle back over to Cordero along the 3-point line. This is Dunham. Dunham now over to Malucci. And here comes Cordero. Thistle gets it into the middle. And this one is a shot and it is up and in for Jared Maloney. And we're all tied up at 22 apiece to start this third quarter. Right back where we started. Now here come the Cardinals, and this one is going to be stolen by Maloney. Maloney now over to Thistle. Maloney gets it right back, and Maloney, 4 quick points for the Panthers, and they take the lead to start the third quarter. Jared Maloney coming on strong, and Maloney now playing great defense, affecting that shot, and the Panthers come away with the rebound. That's David Dunham. Malucci now handled the ball and set things up. Looking for, now he's just going to take the shot. This one goes to the front rim, but there's Maloney again. And Maloney, 6 straight points for the Panthers as they're on a 6-0 run to start the third quarter. And Bishop Guertin's going to have to take a timeout. Quick start here for the Panthers, as now they're up 26-22. Thanks to the junior forward/center, 6'4", 200-pound Jared Maloney coming down with 6 points to start this third quarter, really becoming a force in the middle right now for the Purple Panthers. Seeing like the Panthers really played good defense, really crashing the boards early. I know it's early, but right now, Panthers have a 4-point lead, 26-22. You're watching this evening's game between Nashua South Purple Panthers and the Bishop Guertin Cardinals here on Nashua ZTV. Hello, everyone. I'm Ryan Richard, and my cameraman for this evening is Tim O'Neill, bringing you this great sights and sounds here at Belanger Gymnasium. As both teams come back from the break, Bishop Guertin will have the basketball. See if they can make any adjustments here as they've given up their 2-point lead and now trail by 4. Pazoka will inbound this one and he'll hand it off to Haller. Haller driving hard to the basket, now pitches it back out. Now here is a shot for the Cardinals, and this one is good. Logan Kesty with the 3-pointer. Now it's back down to a 1-point game with Nashua South on top. Cordero, now here's a 3-point attempt for the Panthers, and this one is no good, but David Dunham gets his rebound. Here's another 3-pointer attempt by this one. Anthony Malucci is no good as well. 2 3-point shot attempts fail for the Panthers. Now Cardinals come back with a 3-pointer of their own and no good as well. Maloney comes away with the rebound. Bradley Holler just couldn't hit the shot for the Cardinals. Here's Cordero, nice behind the back dribble in that time for the senior. Cordero now patches inside the middle. Nice moves that time. Number 23, David Dunham. Slashes to the basket, comes away with the score. We have a foul on number 24. Looks like Chris Thistle. Sam McClung driving to the basket, but Thistle, instead of giving up the easy basket, decides to foul him. 28-25 is our score. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Purple Panthers on top, three-point attempt for the Cardinals. And this one is good. Steve Koopa with the three-pointer, tie things up at 28 apiece. Double team that time by Malucci. Malucci coughs up the ball, and this one will be picked up by Remlard. And here come the Cardinals once again. Nice spin move alongside the basketball. Thistle with the big-time block sends it out of bounds. Chris Thistle that time, showing great defense, swatting the ball out of bounds. And Cardinals will set up their offense. Thistle once again forces the loose ball, but Panthers can't come up with it. And this one goes off the it looked like an easy layup, but it'll be no good. And here come the Panthers once again. Cordero, nice moves. Now I'll pitch it back out. Maluki will just set up the offense, slow things down a little bit. All tied up at 28 apiece, 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Here's Thistle. Cordero now pass it over. Here's a three-pointer attempt, and this one is good. David Dunham now, the sophomore, delivers. Things are really starting to pick up here in the third quarter like they have all evening right now. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Getting a defensive chant here by the fans. Three-pointer attempt, no good, and Thistle comes down with the rebound. Here's Cordero. Cordero trying to speed things up, and this one just goes off the hands of Maluki, and Maluki can't handle it, and it goes out of bounds. Cordero, bad decision that time, his 5th turnover of the evening. Chris Thistle will take a break as number 11, Michael Dunham, will come in to the ball game. Chris Thistle making some big defensive stops for the Panthers. Take a much needed break. Here's a three-point attempt by Steve Koopa, just off the front of the rim. And here come the Panthers one again, up front to this time. Oh, takes a hard foul. That's Kevin Morrissey. Oh, excuse me, Jared Maloney that time, looking for his 8th point of this third quarter. Had a wide open layup, but will be fouled and will go to the line. But Maloney really stepping things up here in the third quarter for the Purple Panthers. 31-28 is our score. 3:28 to go in the third quarter. What's really hurt the Panthers is they've only been able to come away with 1 free throw every time they kind of went to the line. But Maloney delivers that time. He has 7 in the third quarter. Quiet in this gymnasium. Maloney delivers 8 points in the third, and Maloney will take a breather. Kevin Morrissey will come in to relieve him, but really, Maloney has been the spark plug the Panthers have needed in this third quarter. 33-28 is our score. Driving to the basket, easy layup that time for the Cardinals. Nicholas Pazoka delivers. 3-point lead now, 33-30. Cordero needs to find a man before he gets called for a 5-second violation, but he gets Maluki and then gets it right back. Cordero now inside the middle. Now this 3-point attempt, and this one is good for David Dunham, his 2nd 3-pointer of the third quarter, and he delivers right back. Here come the Cardinals, and this one, Bradley Holler with the layup. 36-32 is our score. Going back and forth, David Dunham and really have come out swinging, and along with Jared Maloney have been what the Panthers have needed in this third quarter. 36-32 is our score with 2:35 to go. And now joining me here is John Collins after dealing with a bit of a traffic issue this evening.
It was like the Chilean miners of traffic jams.
Really, that bad?
Unbelievable.
Well,
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, you're here for a good one right now. 36-32 is our score. Cordero trying to get into the middle to Morrissey, and this one will be kicked away.
Good one, 36-32.
It's been back and forth, John. Back and forth we go, but really, the Panthers have come out swinging. Thanks to Jared Maloney, 8 points in this third quarter for the Panthers. Maluki will take a three-pointer, and he hits this one. This one is good for the Panthers. The junior delivers a big three-pointer that time, making a 7-point lead, 39-32.
Slight fist pump as he came down. A very confident-looking shot from Muccioli.
Muccioli has had a great ball game this far. Another three-pointer attempt by the Cardinals, and this one is no good in. Panthers come away with it. Kevin Morrissey hitting the boards hard. Then now another loose ball. Who comes up away with it? It's the Cardinals. That time, Kevin Morrissey could not handle it. Here's Bradley Haller, and this one, wow. Just missed an easy layup that time.
Yeah, Bradley's expression said it all. How did that not go in? He's very much chagrined that it didn't fall. It was a terrific-looking fast break basket. It break Holland free on the left lane and just didn't go. And that's going to be another opportunity for Nashua to expand on this 7-point lead, right?
That we'll see. Muccioli will handle this one for the Panthers, trying to add to their lead. Muccioli gets away from the fast court. Now gets it right back. Nice give and go that time, and he gets this one to go, and he will go to the line. The junior's all fired up, John.
Yeah, that three-pointer, there was a confident-looking player from outside the line, and he deliberately went to the left hand on that, Ryan, kind of drew the foul. He knew the contact was coming, and he maintained focus on the rim and on making the basket, which he did, and that pumps up the home crowd.
We've really seen the Panthers come out firing on all cylinders right now in this third quarter.
9 points. Did either team have?
It's 22-20 at halftime. Bishop Guertin on top. So Muccioli makes it a three-point.
Maybe the
play.
biggest lead.
Yep, biggest lead so far
tonight
of the evening.
10 points. So it's incumbent on BG to try to strike here and end the skid.
Undefeated Cardinals trying to remain perfect right now on the season. Drives to the basket. That's number 11, Nathan Cartran, and he looks to be going to the line for the first time this evening, trying to cut into that Panther lead.
Good for Nathan. You know, sometimes you're down 10. The tendency is try to get it all back at once, maybe try a three-pointer, but he went the surest route, the high percentage route, right to the basket. Didn't get it to fall. It would have been big for BG, but he will have a chance to shoot two.
And Cardinals continue to struggle at the line. Both teams really haven't been able to really come away with big plays at the free throw line. Panthers really struggle. They've only been, every time they go, it's been 1-1. And now Bishop Guertin will try to, get into that lead a little bit as they hit the first free throw. Preston that time being pressured, and they bring this one up.
Nice job by
move
Nashua breaking the full court press. Yeah, that usually is the point where Tom King brings up my free throw shooting ability.
Yeah.
Which he's just guessing that I'm terrible at it. So I don't know. How's yours?
I can't remember the last time I took a free throw.
Yeah. So. But I always wonder, why is that an issue? I'm not. But he says that's my school when the guys miss, and his school's when the guys hit.
Here's the freshman Timothy Preston setting things up. Muccioli now has it. We're inside a minute. 42-33 is our score.
Third quarter.
Looks like Panthers might wait, set up their offense. They can have a commanding lead right now. Auger will pass this one over to Preston. Preston now being pressured by two Cardinal defenders, and he loses the ball. And this one will go to the Panthers.
No foul. He just calls it off of one of the BG guys.
Yes.
I didn't really see the touch, but that's a convenient way to rule it.
Preston will handle this one. We're about 20 seconds away from ending this third quarter. as the Panthers really come out swinging in this one.
Yeah, they're going to soak up all of it.
Yes, they are. It looks that way. Preston, only a freshman, but he's really giving the Panthers great quality minutes. Muccioli will handle this one as we're inside 10 seconds. Down to 5. Lets this one go. Oh, just off the back of the rim. And this will go out of bounds as this is how we end the third quarter. 42-33 is our score.
That would have been a dagger, Brian. Well planned end to the third quarter by Nashua South. They knew they were up by 9 points, and they took a full minute off the clock and went for a high-quality shot there from Muccioli, their go-to scorer, and it just didn't fall. But, you know, if this was a football game, I think holding would have been called, defensive holding on one of the BG guys going for that rebound. It looked like a Nashua player had a beat on the rebound, maybe a quick putback, and I clearly saw a grab on the forearm of the rebounder in the paint. The officials didn't see it, so they didn't call it, but it could have sent a Panther to the line with a few seconds left, or maybe a fraction of a second left in the quarter. But as it is, they let the boys play, and the quarter ends 9 points, a commanding lead for this game, right?
Yes,
for BG?
It's been back and forth, and really thanks to Jared Maloney, really 8 points in the third quarter. He had 6 straight points to start things off. He's really handled himself well. The junior forward really came on strong for the Panthers. Also, David Dunham hit 2 big threes for the Panthers, and that's why the Panthers have a big-time lead right now in this game. Only 9 points, 42-33.
Yeah, I misspoke. It's Nashua South in the lead by 9.
Here's Preston. He's going to bring this one up. Only a freshman, showing some nice moves right here. Muccioli down in the middle, but this one is going to be stolen away for the Cardinals, and they have a fast break opportunity, and Preston will foul number 34, Sean McClung, and he looks to be going to the line.
Yeah, trying to come up with the defensive stop to make up for the turnover. Preston got a little bit over anxious, definitely a size disadvantage there. 6'3", McClung going up for what would have been a sure lay-in, so there's actually a quality foul by Preston.
Yeah, not trying to give the easy basket away. And we see the Cardinals, struggle once again at the line.
Yeah, it turns out, unfortunately for the Cardinals, it's a good idea to put them on the line the way they've been shooting here.
McClung is able to hit that free throw. They get 42-34. If Bishop Gurne's going to come back into this one, they're going to need Kyle Remlard and Steve Koopa to really get them back into this one, along with Sam McClung. There's Muccioli. Muccioli, nice jump shot, and he hits it.
What great body control Muccioli had. He was sprinting as hard as he could to his right, put the brakes on completely straight up in the air. Perfect form.
Going inside the middle, and this one is going to be a foul. And this one is going to go against the Cardinals, it looks like? I didn't see which way. Yep, this one goes against Bishop Guertin. An offensive foul that time.
Looks like they called it against McClung.
Muccioli will bring this one up, weaving through the Bishop Guertin defense. Shoots once again. Nope, this time can't get it to go. And Bishop Guertin comes away with it.
Yeah, exactly the same type of shot that Muccioli hit last time on the court.
Nice drive into the middle. Can't hit the shot. Logan Kesty can't come away with it. And here comes Muccioli trying to get a man up in the front of the fast court, but nope. And now back and forth, here we go. Now Preston, they're going to call that a foul, but Preston, the little guy, looked like he had a clean block that time.
Yeah, some of the Nashua fans holding their heads after that foul call. They thought it was a clean block. Of course, they had a good view down here to our right. The home team rooting for the smaller guard, Preston, to get a clean block out of that. Instead, it will put a Cardinal at the line, which is not a crime if you're a Panther fan right now. That they still have yet to prove that they can hit their free throws consistently.
Nick Pozeka at the line. He hits his first free throw. But you gotta love the effort by the true freshman, Timothy Preston, that time with the great hustle.
Right.
And now,
these are key free throws for BG, down 9. 8-minute quarters in high school basketball, so obviously not much time left on the clock.
And the second free throw, no good. During that second free throw, Panthers bring in all their big boys, Cordero, Thistle, Dunham, all coming back onto the court. along with Jared Maloney, trying to finish this one out. Cordero had nowhere to go, and he calls a quick timeout.
Might have been the wise move up against the BG bench. You know, some of the players on the bench probably grabbing at him. No, that'd be a New York Jets coaching play, wouldn't it?
Yes,
the sideline got involved over there.
Absolutely, great call that time by the senior point guard. Cordero had a couple. He hasn't played a perfect game, but he's played a great one so far. A couple turnovers here and there, but he's really kept his team at bay and really weathered the storm of Bishop Guertin early in the first half.
Both gyms in use here tonight. I noticed, Ryan, on the way in and outside in the parking lot. Looks like a giant concert's going on inside Nashua South. There's so many cars out there. Even in the parking lot that's out in front of the front door, there's a separate lot here in front of the gymnasium entrance.
Well, you got your VIP parking, so you're good.
Right, yeah, I came in. Well, coming in this late, you get the early leavers. You take their spaces.
I don't know who'd want to leave during this one.
That was a nightmare, commuting nightmare for me. I got to say, an hour and 20 minutes from Lowell to Nashua.
Yikes.
I've driven to Maine faster than that.
Cordero bring this one up now. He passes over to Dunham. Dunham right back to Cordero. Cordero now into the middle to Maloney. Maloney looked like he got fouled. Loose ball, and this one goes out of bounds. And this will go to the Panthers. Great heads-up play by Maloney that time.
Seeing more of a sense of urgency here by the BG defense, Ryan. 6.5 minutes left and down by 9. It's a good thing.
Maloney in the middle. Another easy basket for Maloney. He has 10 in this second half. Can't get that one to go, but there's Kesty. That time for the rebound for the Cardinals.
That looked like a lay-in drill for Logan Kesty following up his teammate Remelard's miss. Nicely done.
Now here's full court pressure by the Cardinals, and we're going to get a foul against Bishop Guertin. This will be go against number 1, Bradley Haller.
There was heavy contact there. I thought that might have been a non-call, but it will go the Panthers' way.
Yeah, you said the Cardinals are really picking things up. Great pass that time. And Cordero, pump fake, and he gets this one to go. David Dunham with a nice pass to Cordero for the score.
Yeah, some unspoken communication there between the two Panthers as one just made eye contact, broke for the basket, and they get a bucket out of it.
Bishop Guertin just forgot about Cordero. There's a floater, and this one can't come down, and Thistle comes away with the rebound. Muccioli will bring this one up. 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. 48-37 is our score. You're watching tonight's game, Nashua South versus Bishop Guertin on Nashua's ETV. Alongside John Collins, I'm Ryan Richer, and our cameraman bringing you all the sights and sounds is Tim O'Neill.
I think it's about time Mr. Dunham tried another three-pointer.
Absolutely. I think that
I've heard so much about. Was that all in the first half?
Second half, Dunham. The third quarter. Third quarter.
Wow, that was his quarter. Huh?
That was the quarter that really, the Panthers have really turned things up here.
Dunham's inbounding here to Muccioli.
Muccioli now pass it over to Cordero. Haller on Cordero. Nope, and Cordero comes away and he forces a turnover. This one's over to Haller. Haller can't get the basket to go, but he will be going to the line as Cordero takes out a little frustration out on him and sends him to the line.
They didn't get cheated on that body contact, did he? So Cordero.
Nathan Cartran was the one that came up with the steal to start the fast break. Now Haller will try to hit a couple free throws at the line, cut into this lead, and he hits his first one. Making now a 10-point game, 48-38 with 5:23 to go in the fourth quarter.
Interesting how he chews on the mouthpiece while he shoots.
And Haller can't get the second one to go. Bishop Guertin comes away with the loose ball, and Haller has it. Great ball movement now by the Cardinals.
They're going to turn this into a three-point play after all, Ryan, if they can sink a hoop here. Nice big rebound off the free throw miss.
It was Nicholas Pozeka who came away with the rebound. Here's Haller, baseline, can't get it to go. Loose ball, Bishop Guertin comes away with it. Number 34, Sean McClung comes away with the basket.
McClung muscling his way into perfect position there. Muccioli lost his footing. I think he just slipped. Are they going to call a foul? Interesting. It says it was a push, but...
And this one goes against Remelard, his first of this quarter. 48-40 with 4:55 to go. Things are definitely heating up. Here's another long pass. This one tries to go to Thistle, and this one was intercepted pretty much by number 11, Nate Cartran. That time Dunham went deep again.
Yeah, that was a deep post pattern, I think, and he cut in front of the intended receiver and made a nice interception. As you said, Ryan, sort of a football play there. Heads up defense, down 8. BG, another opportunity to cut into that big lead.
They go into the middle. This one, loose ball. Now Bishop Guertin will handle it. Pozeka that time had a tough time handling it, but now go drive into the middle, puts one up. No good, but this one is going to be a foul against number 23, David Dunham.
Yeah, very athletic move by Psoka as he went to the basket, determined to either draw the foul or get a basket, and he will go to the line.
After a slow third quarter start, Bishop Guertin really starting to turn things up here late in the fourth quarter, trying to cut into this lead. Pozoko that time hits his first free throw, and the coaches call a timeout. Yeah,
the two teams that played in the girls' game last night was also BG against Nashua South, and that was an exciting game. It was right down to the wire. So this one looks like it's going to follow in the same footsteps. 4.5 minutes to go. It's anybody's ball game, even with the 7-point lead. We've learned not to turn that dial, as they say.
Well, it seems like anytime you get these two schools, doesn't matter what sport it is, you're going to have an exciting game. Two longtime rivals going neck to neck right now here at Belanger Gymnasium. Our score 48-41. Nashua South on top right now, but Bishop Guertin at the free throw line trying to cut into that lead. Pozoko hit his first free throw, and now will attempt his second.
The long break in between.
It's like almost icing a kicker method right now.
Right, let's see how it affects him.
And he gets his second one to go. Big free throws made that time by the senior. Here's Cordero. Cordero in the fast break gets it over. Now Cordero gets it right back. Give and go is good for the Panthers.
Nice execution on the 2-on-1, drawing the double team, feeding Cordero, but BG answers right back.
Sean McClung right that time with the floater. Cordero
keeps the score 6 points apart here.
Cordero with some nice moves. Now, looks like we're gonna have a foul against number 14, Kyle Remillard of the Panthers.
Big lean that time by Muccioli after he received the pass, and it was almost sort of a gentle embrace that Remillard put on him, but he still got called for the foul. It was Remillard pleading his case that, hey, you know, he really leaned into me a lot, but to the line, Muccioli, every foul now, I mean every shot, every foul will be a shooting foul as they're in the penalty, 7 fouls for BG.
And he hits his first one. Muccioli having a great evening right here at Belanger Gymnasium, leading his Panthers to a lead right now. Gets the second one to go. 52-44 is our score with 3:50 and change to go.
South doing a good job at keeping BG at arm's length here, and a turnover on top of it. Things go from bad to worse for the Cardinals.
Nicholas Pozoko that time just took a massive hop, and it'll be called for the travel.
So big possession for South. If they can hit here, it'll be double-digit lead.
This'll double team that time, but gets it out, and here's Muccioli bringing it up for the Panthers. He's double teamed, and this one we would go out of bounds off of Bradley Haller.
Now, BG might get into a situation where they need to foul here. South has shown an ability to freeze the ball, maintain possession for a minute at a time. Here we see a foul, and going to the line will be Cordero as he fouled away from the basket, of course, but they're in the penalty, so marching to the line. And if South continues to hit their free throws, that will be a failing strategy for BG.
Bradley Haller that time called for the foul. 5'10" junior, his third foul of the evening, I believe. And Cordero will go to the line. 52-44 is our score. 3:41 to go in the ball game. Cordero just gets the bounce to go in. Panthers' only loss of the season coming to Salem in overtime, 49-46. But really, they turned things on in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, Chick-fil-A tournament, excuse me, winning 2 of those.
You got the bowl games on mine, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
And you're to be excused. There's a million of them.
10-point lead for the Panthers. 54-44 is our score. Here's a deep 3 attempt by the Cardinals. And this one's no good. And Thistle comes away with a rebound. But they're still fighting for it. Sam McClung. McClung, what the? Wow! Sean McClung that time comes away with a rebound. It makes a crazy shot that goes in.
McClung flung it, and it went in. Just amazing shot. That's one of the most amazing shots I've seen since we've been doing Nashua ETV basketball. Totally blind shot, and it falls through the cylinder, and the timing couldn't have been better from McClung. They had missed a shot, the long 3. Nashua did a terrific job of getting that rebound back. I believe that was John Preston. And then it was fought away by McClung, and he got it to drop, and he gets a chance to put an exclamation point in that spectacular shot.
Great shot by the senior, and he delivers at the line. 7-point game. Thistle can't handle this one, and it goes out of bounds. Another turnover forced by the Cardinals' stingy defense.
Wow, the basketball gods just want to make this a close game. 3:18 left, 7-point deficit. BG with a chance to reduce it further.
They go inside to Remillard. Remillard now to McClung. McClung now will be called for a travel, it looks like.
Or an offensive foul.
Yep, might have pushed off, it seems like. Yep.
Well, I've seen Sean get at least 3 fouls called against him in the last 10 minutes of the game, dating back to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's see how many he has.
All 3 in the second half.
5 and you're gone. High school,
yep,
you
2
foul
more.
out.
So they're going to need him down this home stretch with 3:14 to go.
He might only have 1 more to give if he got anything earlier in the game.
There's Muccioli, he's bringing it up. He's double-teamed Haller now on him. He gets over Cordero, but this one is stolen away, and this one's going to go up and in for the score. Nicholas Pazoka that time with the steal and the score.
Smoothly done by Pazoka. Pickpocket right in the center of the court as Nashua just failed to take care of the basketball, and they lost focus, and Pazoka was like a laser down the middle of the court and made it look easy. Almost looks like he has the ability to jam it maybe when he's on the court by himself. But he made the sure lay-in, and it's now only a 5-point deficit for Nashua South. Jimmy Mignalt, the head coach of BG's, got to be excited about the possible comeback.
We're seeing, like you mentioned, it was probably about the 6-minute mark that the Cardinals defense really started stepping up and taking opportunities, and they've really made the opportunities count as they're right back in this ball game. As the players are done talking things over with the coaches, Panthers will have the ball start things off. 54-49 is our score. Panthers now clinging to the lead as the Cardinals have really come on as of late.
Challenger BG will be playing tight defense without fouling.
Maloney now pitches back to Dunham. Now Muccioli will handle this one. Muccioli looking to have someone come back for the ball, but he gets it over to Dunham. Dunham gets this one tapped up from behind, but luckily it'll go back for the Panthers, and they get the ball right back.
Yeah, that was a heads-up play by South's number 24, Chris Thistle. He recognized that it was being poked out of bounds by BG, and he didn't try to do something drastic and touch it out of bounds.
Dunham now go over to Cordero. Cordero being covered heavily by Brian Haller. There's Dunham, now goes to Thistle. Thistle, nope, just can't get to go, but Thistle tried to get some rebound, but he will get fouled by Sean McClung, and he will go to the line.
Well, that's at least 4 from McClung, if not 5. He could foul out.
Yeah, 1 more to go for McClung.
He picked them all up in the second half.
Yeah, loose ball foul.
I gotta say, Thistle, Larry Bird-like follow of his missed shot there. Great hustle. and was able to regain possession and was fouled, so he goes to the line. Good looking shot too. He had nice position close to the basket in the paint.
Here's Thistle's first one and gets just in and out that time. Just hit the rim, didn't get the friendly bounce.
By not making both shots, Ryan, it's going to be a 2-possession game with 2.5 minutes to go. Potentially 2 3-pointers even if he makes this.
Thistle
he does.
Comes up empty at the line, and now here come the Cardinals.
Cardinals looking for a quality shot to try to narrow the 5-point deficit with just over 2 minutes left.
Here's Holler. Holler pass it over to McClung. McClung puts one up, gets it off the backboard, and goes in for the score.
Well, the way McClung is throwing everything up from the left side and having gone in, I guess everything he throws up is a quality shot. What a spectacular banker.
Here's Dunham, goes to Thistle. Baseline, gets the roll, and gets in for the score.
Pretty play by Thistle with not a lot of room to operate.
Back and forth we go. This one puts up, and Maloney comes down with a rebound, but they're going to say it's tied up with Pazoka.
Possession arrow goes to BG.
Logan Kesty looked like he had an easy layup, but just couldn't come down with it.
Yeah, it turned into a jump ball. 5 minutes to go. 1:55 left in the game. It is a tight contest right now. The pressure's still on BG, though, to come up with those equalizer points. And they've expended a lot of energy to get back in the game. It was a 10-point deficit earlier in the half, so they might be at the breaking point of running out of gas here. Key player McClung is clinging to the court right now with 4 or 5 fouls.
Yeah, he really has to play smart.
Yep.
With 1:55 to go.
He has 4 fouls, a 5 foul out, right?
Yep, so he really has to hold it together right now. He can't make a costly foul because he's really been their deadly shooter from beyond the arc this evening. So we'll see how he plays. And really, the Panthers, every time the Cardinals seem to make a comeback, they really came back and hit a big shot as well. So we'll see how this one plays out with 1:55 to go in the ballgame. 56-51 is our score. Panthers on top by 5. You're watching this really Gate City rivalry here on Nashua's ETV between the Nashua South Purple Panthers and the Bishop Guertin Cardinals here at the Belanger Gymnasium. Alongside John Collins, I'm Ryan Richer, and our cameraman Tim O'Neill. Inside pass, this one goes to Koopa. Koopa just can't get this one to go. McClung that time battling for it. Still loose ball. Cardinals have it. Puts one up. Great defense this time by David Dunham, and Cardinals going to have to retreat. Now slashing to the basket, puts one up. Nope, this one's no good, and Dunham comes away with it. But Dunham's going to be called, I think, for an elbow. He threw a massive elbow that time against Koopa.
And or a shoulder, Ryan, and that's going to be costly for South because they had worked so hard for that defensive rebound on the miss by Pazoka, who was smart to retreat, take it out, try it again from a different angle. But despite all their great work, Dunham might have been a little bit ticked off about the hands pawing at the basketball, but he let the temper get the best of him, I think, and threw the shoulder. Got called for the foul, so BG still with a chance to cut into the 5-point deficit.
McClung from deep from the 3-point arc can't get it to go. And Dunham will come away with it. Cardeo up pass to Maloney. Maloney layup, and it's in for the score. Now here come the Cardinals trying to push things up. Layup no good for Bishop Guertin's Nick Pazoka, but he got fouled on the play. David Dunham, I believe, his second back-to-back foul for the Panthers.
Yeah, good work by Pazoka not to waste any time after what was another dagger of a shot by Panthers. It was actually a fast break basket. Well done.
Maloney now has 12 on the evening for the Panthers, all in the second half. Pazoka hits his first one.
Yeah, Jared Maloney, good communication from the backcourt to the forecourt. McClung nearly took a swipe and got his last foul, but he let Maloney go to the basket.
6-point game, 58-52, as we're about to go inside a minute. Muccioli that time gets fouled, and Logan Kessie sends him to the floor.
Helps him up, good sportsmanship, but to the line will go Muccioli. 1:15 to go. If Nashua South continues to hit their free throws, the game will stay out of reach for the Cardinals. Would have been a big shot if McClung had that three-pointer fall, but
he was deep
he
beyond
was
the
deep,
arc.
yeah.
Muccioli with the first free throw. He hits it. The junior once again making a big play when the Panthers need it.
Remillard will come out, and into the game comes Stephen Cupa, the football quarterback.
And Remillard running back, so
Yeah, a lot of crossover between basketball and
also
football.
Mike Kelly on the bench right now for the Cardinals. Here's a deep three for Bishop Guertin, can't get it to go. Rebound for Bishop Guertin, comes away with it. Koopa puts one up, and Maloney comes away with the rebound. Maloney
Huge
gets
rebound.
it over to Muccioli. Muccioli now going to try to work the clock. And now Holler will come away with the rebound. Muccioli gets it right back on the floor.
How did he steal that back, Ryan? Looked like it was out of his reach.
Yeah.
And like a fast-moving snake on the court. Muccioli stole it back and got fouled. I believe the call was a foul against BG. It would be Nashua possession, according to the arrow. When we come back, the Panthers with 8-point lead and the basketball with 52 seconds left. They are in the catbird seat.
Right now, Bishop Guertin has to play great defense, but also has to really hit their shots. On the other end, the last couple of possessions, they really haven't been able to come away with any baskets besides at the free throw line.
I think it might be three-point shooting time for BG, and that's always sort of a desperation time. Not out of the question that they could do it, but it's a tall task right now as we watch Nate Mazarol, the coach of Nashua High South. Nate, an excellent coach by all accounts, and he's not the type of coach that would allow his team to fall leading by 8 with under a minute to go. I'm sure he's got specific instructions about how to kill clock and not commit silly fouls. Maybe let them take a few threes from outside. They have to hit all 3 or 4 of them in order to get back in the game, and it's low percentage. So we'll see what transpires here as Nashua South inbounds it.
Dunham will inbound this for the Panthers. Now he'll get it over to Maloney. Maloney now double teamed, and he will go to the line.
Yeah, on the other hand, BG can't allow them to kill a lot of clock, so they make the foul, and they will make them hit free throws.
The junior will go to the line to shoot 2. With 50 seconds to go. Our score is 60-52. Purple Panthers on top. Jared Maloney that time can't get it to go. I know it's early in the season, but free throws really have really not helped either team this evening.
Free throw here would make it 10 points in a 4-possession game.
And Maloney hits his second free throw. They get 61-52.
Oh, that's only 9, no, because still 3 possession.
Driving to the basket, this one can't go. And Thistle will come down with a rebound. Muccioli has it. He loses the ball off his foot. Gets it back to Cardinal player. Maloney now battling for it. Both teams come away with it. This one goes out of bounds. Let's see who it goes. This one goes to the Cardinals.
Wow, great setup from the ground. Pizzoka fed Logan Kesty, and Logan just couldn't get the lay-in to go. Quick as lightning, they set that up after the Muccioli turnover, but fortunately, BG's have had some opportunities to get back in the game, but just not able to convert on the offensive board there. BG calls a timeout with 33 seconds left to go. Now you get into like mathematical impossibilities to make up 9 points in half a minute.
You need a Reggie Miller type-esque performance right now. A couple quick steals, a couple three-pointers, but anything could happen. Yes, like you said, Bishop Guertin really, every time they're in transition, they really haven't been able to nail the basket. They've always been sent to the line. You know, instead of coming away with a three-point play, they've only been able to come away with a point or two.
Tim O'Neill manning our camera on Nashua TV has it trained on the BG huddle, where the head coach is Jimmy Mignol. Assistant coaches are Martin Edwards, Peter Smilikis, and Clyde Boykin. So let's see if they can at least put a scare into Nashua South here. Maybe to do that, they probably have to hit a long 3.
Panthers looking to get their first Division I win since their first week 1, December 17th, when they beat Concord 65-53. And this would be a big quality win over the undefeated Bishop Guertin Cardinals. They go inside to McClung. McClung can't get to go. Here's Koopa battling in the boards, and he gets a layup. And now it is 61-54. Inside 20 seconds to go. Muccioli has the ball. Now he'll be fouled by Koopa, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, Steve doing what he had to do as he sits down with his 5th foul, apparently, or is it a timeout?
I believe that's his 5th foul, yeah.
Or he's out of the game. He knew it. But what a spectacular rebound by Koopa. He went down fighting. He dove into the melee there and was able to perfectly time that rebound and put it in on top of it to cut the deficit to 7 points. But, as South goes to the line, if Muccioli can continue to hit free throws here, it's just a matter of time before, or a few seconds to tick off before Nashua South takes home the victory. And as you said, knocks off the previously undefeated BG Cardinals. Saw that game where the Cardinals of Stanford knocked off previously unbeaten UConn. You saw that?
Yeah, but this one, that was more bigger stakes than this one. Yes, absolutely, yes.
Yeah, that was history.
Yes.
90 games.
There's Keski with a shot, 13 seconds to go. Bishop Guertin puts up another shot, but we got a foul on the play. Pazoka that time will go to the line.
Happy New Year, I didn't get to tell you.
Same to you, John, same to you.
Stuck in that monster traffic jam.
Well, at least you got to see the second half.
I do hope, actually, that whoever got in the accident was an accident at Drum Hill Rotary like 2-3 hours ago that weren't seriously hurt.
Pazoka at the line. Can't get the first one to go. With 11 seconds to go, this one looks to be all but a done deal for the Purple Panthers as they go on to win. As they're up 63-54 right now. Pazoka gets the second one to go. 11 seconds to go. Purple Panthers is trying to ice this one away. Cordero now. Cordero driving up the baseline. He will go to the foul as he's fouled by Logan Keski.
8.1 seconds to go. Tom and I have this discussion about the fractions of a seconds on the clock and whether they can actually play a factor. Tom's theory is that nothing can really happen in a fraction of a second. It's a full second or nothing, which, he was immediately proven wrong in the hockey game where a guy scored with less than a second to go. At the end of the second period at the Conway Arena, it was magic, Ryan. Just absolute magic.
What? Just
right after he said it.
Just to see
it was
Tom wrong?
3.7 seconds left to go in the period. There was a face-off to the left of the goalie, and the I forget which team it was. They scored with as it was a 0 in the 1 second column and fractions of a second.
Wow.
Yeah, past the decimal. So
Cordero hits the second one.
It can happen.
Desperation shot that time for the Cardinals and the Panthers. Who else? Jared Maloney comes away with the rebound as excitement hits the court. The Panthers are all excited.
I told you it was as big as Stanford.
Yes, absolutely. As the Panthers knock off undefeated Bishop Guertin Cardinals, and the Panthers going to win their second game of the year in Division I, improving to 2-1. Wow, the Cardinals now fall to 2-1 in the standings.
Well, you want to award a player of the game, Ryan? You mentioned Dunham, and Muccioli was a general on the floor.
I would say, but I know Muccioli had a great game, but I'd say Jared Maloney, he really came out in the third quarter, scored 6 straight points. The Fish with 12. I really think anytime they needed a big basket from him, he was the one that really came through for the Purple Panthers.
He worked hard defensively, too, from what I saw there in the second half and rebounding. So not just an upset, but a quality 9-point win for South over BG. We hope to see both of these two teams as the season progresses.
Absolutely. Well, our final score is 64-55 here at the Belanger Gymnasium, and the Purple Panthers come away with a big win over their arch rivals, John.
Thanks, Ryan. Pleasure doing the game with you. Great job, Tim O'Neill, as usual. And also thanks to our executive producer, Pete Johnson.
Well, that will do it here in Nashua South Belanger Gymnasium. Alongside John Collins, I'm Ryan Richard, and our cameraman, Tim O'Neill. Thanks for watching as the Purple Panthers come out victorious, 64-55. Have a great evening, everyone.